I have just seen the barcode on this. Our price, $42.99. Hello everybody, I've been comic shopping and I also have an unbelievably unique giveaway at the end of this video, so stick around. I've been to Forbidden Planet in both Liverpool and London, so two nice big stacks of stuff to go through here. I've also already opened all of the bags because the London ones particularly were sellotaped down so hard I couldn't even get in them. They all have notes in them saying, do not swap comics between bags because this will be seen as fraud. And so I've already had to cut them all open to stop me having to wrestle them apart on video. Liverpool though, whoo! They had a lot of stuff and they were buy one get one free, which was amazing, and this was front and centre. Check it out. That's one of my favourite covers of anything of all time, so I just grabbed that one immediately. But anything else could be in these. So on the back we've got Justice League, Black Hammer, Hammer of Justice. That means nothing to me at all, but I do like reading things that I've never seen before. So issue 10 of Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel is split with Star there, if you don't know the storyline. There's a woman called Star and their paths cross. I actually haven't read this one yet because I've only read the first volume so far, so I shall look forward to getting onto that. Underneath that is issue 1. Issue 1's always good because it means I can start a new series and decide whether I like it. This is Gotham City Monsters. 6 monstrous hero, 1 multiversal threat. Oh no! Advert for Joker on the back of that. Then we have, if anybody saw my, what was it called? Oh, Free Comic Book Day video, then you'll know that I've already got that twice. Never mind. And last but not least, the old Hammer of Justice there, but unfortunately it's issue 3. That's a pity. Never mind. It's amused me. It's got Batman in it. Is Black Hammer a villain? I don't know. I actually don't know, but it's got... Oh, it's got the Flash in it as well. And it's also got Scracoom! Ah, say classy comics. Right, secondly, I also grabbed for this one because it's Jason Aaron's Avengers, and it's got Captain Marvel on it. As a rule of thumb, if it's got Captain Marvel on the cover, I'm having it, whatever it is. So I've read volumes 1, 2 and 3 of Jason Aaron's Avengers. Thoroughly enjoyed them as well. So yeah, Captain Marvel ain't not too happy in that one. I'm slowly building these up. I think I might have 16 and 17 as well that I got from Birmingham a little while back. And eventually I'm going to have the whole collection of Jason Aaron's Avengers piece by piece in about 20 years' time. So underneath that, issue 23 of Runaways. That's still quite a cool cover. On the back of this is something really distressing. It's an advert for Axe, which is Lynx in the UK, which is the horrendous body spray that all the kids use that gives me migraines. And it has a superhero on the back of it called the Freshman. Oh dear. Then, we've also got advert on this for Cloak and Dagger, and that's really good. I really like this series. It just about kind of like crawls over the line at the end, but I like the characters. But yay, another issue 1. This is Silver Surfer Black. That's a really cool cover as well. I picked up lots of cool covers. And then X-Force issue 9. I don't know who that is, but whew, I wouldn't want to get involved with her. Again, that's a really cool cover as well. I like this. This is the episode of Cool Covers. Speaking of which, might have grabbed for this one as well. Iron Man, but guess who's on it? I did so well. Sometimes I don't get any. Well, often I don't get any with Captain Marvel. This time around there were loads. I'm usually looking for Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Ms. Marvel, and like really cool stuff. If it's got a cool cover, I'll probably have it. But yeah, this is issue 14 of Iron Man, bought because it's got Captain Marvel on it. Then underneath that, we've got War of the Realms, issue 5. I'm just looking for Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, look! Oh, got a bonus one. bonus one. I've read some of War of the Realms. Strike Force I've read, and what else did I get? I got some issues of... Oh, it was X-Men. War of the Realms X-Men that I got from Forbidden Planet in Edinburgh. Oh well, never mind. Always going to happen. And on the back, this is issue... Ooh, I don't know. Issue something. What am I missing here? Oh, it's a one-shot. It actually says one-shot. A one-shot of Red Sonja. Is she not the woman who usually has no clothes on? Next up, I did well with this bag as well. Doctor Strange variant. Admittedly, it hasn't got Doctor Strange on it because it's got Spider-Man on it instead, but that's a good pickup. Then underneath that... Oh, it's another number 1, and it's another variant. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, who is in trouble. Oh, that's nice. I like getting number 1 variants. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. Partly because it's variant, and partly because it means that I can decide whether I like the series or not and whether to carry on with it. Then... Oh, guess what? Boo! And Justice League Dark. Who is worthy of the Helmet of Fate? Justice League Dark. Never heard of it, but it's got Wonder Woman on it, who currently has the Helmet of Fate by the looks of things. On the back it says, "Repent before the end. The end is coming. Are you prepared? Do you know what he expects of you? Have you seen every season of Preacher now streaming on Hulu? Get right or get damned." So there. Weird. I picked this up because I quite like Ant-Man, and this looks cool. There was another Ant-Man one which I'm now kicking myself for not picking up, but you can't have everything. Well, you can have everything, that's not true. You can totally have everything, but I tend to only pick up the ones I really, really, really want. So this is the Astonishing Ant-Man and the Incredible Shrinking Doom. He's alone, trapped and helpless in a world too big for him. Well, stop shrinking yourself, you idiot. Issue 4 of Weapon H. Burn at the touch of the Man-Thing, it says at the bottom. Okay, good. Then, some more Preacher weirdness on the back. That's grim. Issue 49 of Wonder Woman. The Dark Gods, the Fury of Savage Fire. I do tend to get the odd issue of Wonder Woman in these, random ones. This is 49, but I've definitely had 70-something. So I'm assuming that's the same series. And this one is all glossy. Oh, it's glossy. It's a variant cover of Nightwing 62. The DC variant covers are super cool. That's all nice. It's like cardboard, dropping it, cardboard, rather than normal comic cover. That's good. This one I found lurking around at the back of the shelf, and I'm so glad that I looked. This is really, really heavy, so I don't know what else it might have in it, but on the front is Ms. Marvel Variant 1, Acts of Evil. And it actually says annual as well, so maybe that's why it's so heavy, because this is a big issue. I thought I'd undone all of these, clearly not. It doesn't feel any bigger than usual. That's a good pickup for me, because it's a favourite character and a number 1 and a variant and an annual. 4 in 1. Underneath, issue 1 of American Gods, with a slightly strange back cover going on there. Then, oh, another cardboardy one. This is issue 1 of Oblivion Song. Do 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 do. No, wait, that's Morrowind. And last but not least, oh, nice, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, issue 2. I wonder whether that's the one that I've already read. I suspect it probably is. I have the electronic version of this, and I really liked it because all of the characters were properly how they are in the TV show. That's good. Nice little bonus there. Then there was more Ms. Marvel. The oversized 50th issue spectacular. Did really well with Ms. Marvel this time. What an got all of these. Unsellotape. These are Liverpool's though, so I don't need a chainsaw to get into it. That's cool. It is oversized as well. It's a nice thick one. I shall enjoy reading that. Underneath is issue 10 of Daredevil. And on the back, believe it or not, we've got Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel in a sort of extra comic-y bit. I tell you, I'll get her one way or another. Then it's a bad year to be a hero, and it's a bad year for picking up copies of Year of the Villain. I think that might be number 4, possibly 5. And on the back of this one, Moon Knight, issue 196. Moon Knight. Yeah. Last but not least from Liverpool. This is amazing. In fact, I'm going to show you whatever else is in here first, and then I'll show you the amazing. Nearly had a fit when I saw it, because I've never seen anything like it before. So, inside, issue 1, again, this is great, of Chastity. Chaos 25th anniversary. That means nothing to me whatsoever. That one looks like a kind of 18s only kind of comic, that one. Then, oh god, I thought I had it again then. I thought I had it again, but I didn't. It's just from Year of the Villain. It isn't that one. This is issue 16 of Hawkman, who looks like a kind of weird cross between Thor and the guy from Thundercats. This must be a Marvel one. Age of Conan Valeria. I'm assuming Valeria is like his girlfriend or something. And then, this is awesome. I can't decide whether to put this in the thumbnail to draw people in or not. Not that you'll be able to get the effect of this in a thumbnail. I didn't even know these existed. But can you imagine my reaction when I saw this on the shelf? I hope this comes across on camera. It's lenticular! Is that not just amazing? I just, it's so cool. It's so cool. And I don't know what issue of Captain Marvel is actually in here, because this, I'm assuming, is a one-shot, but it doesn't look like the origin story, because it says if she's the saviour or the destroyer, or is she both? Dark Origins Part 1. The Alpha Flight space station is no more. Sacrificed in a failed effort to bring down the energy shield that kept Carol and the other spacebound heroes off of Earth, while Steve Rogers ran the US as an agent of Hydra, its destruction marked the end of Alpha Flight as she knew it. How cool. But yeah, that's just one of the best things ever. And the back is lenticular as well. And they've used the lenticular for a 3D effect on this. Again, I don't know whether that's going to come across on camera. The picture doesn't change, it actually comes out. So yeah, that's easily one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. And it turns out there are quite a few of these. And I might see if I can pick up the Captain America and Ms. Marvel one. Whether I'll ever see anything like that again in a grab bag, I don't know. Can't believe it's in a grab bag, but there we go. Very exciting. Thanks, Liverpool. That was a good haul. We move on to London. I'm not going to lie. After the haul that I got from Liverpool, I thought London would be absolutely amazing. And then it turned out that the reason that Liverpool was amazing was because none of the amazing was down in London, which was a real shame. I thought I'd come back with a pile like this, but I didn't. They were buy one get one free again because it was half term, but I could only find a couple with things that I even vaguely wanted. So I also treated myself to a £10 grab bag, which I have never done before. They have all sorts of autographed things and really expensive variant covers and stuff. And there was something that I just fancied, so I treated myself. But we'll see that in a moment. I also browsed the sale racks, because the sale racks at London are ridiculous. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. And I found this. I was talking about volume 1 of Captain Marvel earlier, and there it is. In physical format at £6 instead of £13.99. And I couldn't resist. So hopefully I'll find volume 2 at some point, which I think might have just come out. But yeah, that was pretty cool. And really cheap, so couldn't argue. But grab bag wise, yes, I didn't do very well. It was largely independent stuff, and it sounds terrible, but I just couldn't see anything that interested me. And there was such a stack of Marvel stuff at Liverpool that I really thought that London would have loads, but they moved them around. They moved the stock around the stores, and I think that all of the Marvel stuff had ended up in Liverpool and all of the independent stuff had ended up in London. But I picked up a couple of things that I was interested in. So with this one, I kept seeing this cover and I just really liked it. It's another one of these nice glossy DC variant cover of Deceased 6, and I just thought it was cool. I just liked the look of it. And then on the back was Teen Titans issue 1, which I thought would be a reasonable read. I'm just having a smile to myself because there was another bag which had that one on the front, and it had a different comic on the back, and I switched that bag for the one with Teen Titans. It just so happens that the one that I switched is in the middle of this, which is issue 1 of Suicide Squad, which I put back, so I've managed to get all of them. Brilliant. Well, that's cool. Unsurprisingly, that's got a little ad for Joker on the back of it. It says, by the end of this issue, half of this team will be dead. Well, I won't be affected by that because I don't know who most of that team is, other than a man with a shark head. He might be of interest. Then in the middle here, we have got Wonder Woman again. It's Dark Gifts 77. What was the other one? Was the other one 70-something? Oh, that would be good. If I manage to get two next to each other. Wonder Woman, where are you? Wonder Woman, where have you gone? Oh, there. 49, nowhere near. Bag number 2. I picked this up because it just so happens that it's got issue number 2 of an issue number 1 that I read, Once and Future, which I quite enjoyed. I thought, well, I'll pick up the second one and see how it develops. And they had 2 copies of this, like 2 different covers, but I don't know which was the variant, so I just grabbed this one. Because on the back of it... Oh no, I was about to say on the back of it, I think it had something I wanted. But it doesn't. It's issue 3 of The Watcher, and also whoever she is. Ooh. Let's put that one to one side just for a moment. That's another little discovery. Excellent. Issue 1 of Charles Band's Deadly 10 presents Ouija's Halloween Night. Okay, I'm sure that's going to be great. I've got lucky again. In my other bag where I got Suicide Squad, even though I'd put it back on the shelf. In the boxes, there were loads of the Buffy and Angel comics, the new series, Hellmouth. And I could only find kind of like 2, 3 and 5 or something, or anything other than issue 1. And I didn't pick them up because obviously kind of want to start with issue 1. And on the train on the way home I was thinking, damn it, I should have picked them up and just filled in the gaps by ordering the ones I don't have off eBay or something. And what's in this bag? Issue 1! Gold! Oh, I've had a lot of luck. This is great. Loads of Captain Marvel, loads of interesting things, loads of issue 1s, few variants, and I've got Buffy as well. Wicked. Well, awesome. I'm really pleased with those. Huge amount of reading material there for when we all end up in complete lockdown. Oh no, wait, I can work from home, damn it. So, let's move on to this. The £10 bag, which I would not normally get, and these were not buy one get one free. It says, 4 variant comics for £10. Content is random. Any attempt to open or change the contents may be treated as attempted deception. Content may be unsuitable for younger readers. Attempted deception. Good luck getting in these to attempt any kind of deception. Anyway, speaking of Once and Future, the reason I got this was because there was a number 1 signed of Once and Future, and I just thought that it would be cool. I also have a friend who's a huge fan of this, and so I hope he's not watching because I might give it to him. Sorry, surprise. But yeah, that's cool. The signature, incidentally, you can't see particularly well. It's not a great signature, but you never know what else you might get in here. So we also got... Tried to keep these reasonably packed away. So I've also got Doom 2099 issue 1 variant edition. Rated T. Oh, that should have been $7.99. Well, there we go. It's in a grab bag. Doom 2099? Don't know. It looks a bit like Shredder, but a robot. And then in the middle, it looks like you only get 3 in a 10 quid bag. We've got X-Men number 2 variant edition, and I have just seen the barcode on this. Our price, $42.99. $42.99. It's got something on the back as well. It's got the same thing on the back. No, it hasn't. How odd. It's got two in it. It has got two in it, and they're almost identical, but one is issue 2 and one isn't anything. I don't even want to open, I don't want to get fingerprints on it, because if it really was originally worth that much, not that anybody's going to be buying comics at the moment, I'm sure. They're too busy buying toilet roll or using comics as toilet roll, but $42.99? What on earth? Right, I'm going to have to look this up. Because it's got the barcode on it, it says X-Men 02 Ji Young Lee set. Ji Young Lee set. There's some more text underneath that I can't read. It's a load of numbers. Okay, I think this requires looking up. I'm going to look this up. Just bear with me for a moment. Okay, so I've looked this up. I found it on the internet. In fact, I found it on the artist's website. This is genuinely $42.99. In fact, it's $55 on the artist's website, and it said it hadn't even been released yet. It wasn't available, it was a pre-order. And it's a set of the variant cover and the Virgin cover, which doesn't have the logos and the X-Men title on it. Good lord, okay, wow. Also, I've just looked on eBay and people are genuinely selling them for this price. Right, well, if I could sell this, it would pay for all of my grab bags. In fact, it would pay for, I think it would pay for everything. I think it would pay for my Captain Marvel and my grab bags and the grab bag that this came in. The other thing that I found out about this, and I've realised that's what it says on the barcode here, is that this is a limited edition of 1,500. So 1,500 sets. So you can buy the variant cover for $20 or something, or you can have the set with both in it for $55. So that is the expensive one, presumably the Virgin one. Well, I'm a bit stunned. I'm a bit stunned. I really wasn't expecting that. Perhaps I should buy £10 grab bags. A bit more. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you, I've got a feeling there was another one of these, because I remember seeing this as I was going through the boxes. And I can't remember whether it was the blank one, the Virgin one, or just the variant. But I've got a feeling it was that one, because I remember thinking, oh, that's weird, it hasn't got any logos on it. And I have a couple of variant issues of things. I think Doctor Strange, I've got one where there is nothing on the front. I've got an X-Men one where all of the logos and things are on the back. So I didn't really think anything of it, but if you're in London, go down to Forbidden Planet and have a look for it, is all I will say. Because I can't go down anymore. I was supposed to have a couple more visits down to London, and unfortunately, not allowed to do it at the moment, so have at it. Oh, well, that was an absolutely awesome haul. That was brilliant. Captain Marvel all over the place, issue 1's all over the place, some variants, and the ridiculous 43 quid one. But even irrespective of all of that, my favourite one remains this one. It's just brilliant. So amazed at that. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's Captain Marvel. And then I was like, oh, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. Because I was seeing it from different angles. But that is one of the coolest things I have ever seen in my life. I'm really pleased. Well, after all of that, it's time to get on with the giveaway. Some of you will know my long-time supporter and Patreon Timo Warner, who sends me things for the channel from time to time. You'll have seen the vegan boxes and the Canadian candy videos that I've done. Well, he wrote to me and said, I want to send you a parcel. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a mystery parcel. And it turned up and I looked at it and I thought, this looks like a load of paper. This is an A4 size paper-based parcel. And I opened it up and sure enough, that's exactly what it was. He sent me 5 copies of his new comic Maple Sugar and Gosling, the Canadian Magical Girls, which started life as a webcomic but is now in physical form. I have 5 copies of Volume 1 to give away to you if you'd like one of these. Please leave a comment under this video saying something like, "Yes, Timo, thank you, I would love to read your comic." And I will select 5 people at random and I'll get them sent out to you. I think that because these are quite light, they can probably go pretty much anywhere in the world. So wherever you are, drop a comment and I will get them sent out to you. If you want to read the webcomic, it's about to give you the address and it's not actually here. Well, that's embarrassing. I will put it as a title in the video underneath this. It's definitely not there. How annoying. But isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. You want it. Read it. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to get on with my enormous pile of reading and quite possibly head over to eBay. Thank you for joining me. Wonder Woman, where are you? Wonder Woman, where have you gone?